I would like to thank Ash and Lewis for sending me this story, and it is coming out of Florida, of course. Again, it's coming out of Florida. I think some of y'all just love sending me stories coming from Florida and Texas because I keep mentioning how many stories I get from those two places and the buckery that comes from both of them. And this one is no different. But this individual's name is Cedric Wright. He is 13 years old, and he's a member of this organization called the Future Farmers of America. And according to the article in which I'm going to read, he's the only black person in the group. So you already know where I'm headed with this one. He's being taunted by other people in the program. He went to his mother and he tried to tell other administrators, about it. And according to his mother, they have done absolutely nothing to discipline the people who were calling him out of his name and all types of stuff. But let me go ahead and read this article. It says, officials with a Florida school district are investigating after a mother says her son is being racially harassed by middle and high school members of the Future Farmers of America Club at his school. Cedric Wright, age 13, is the only African-American officer with the Future Farmers group at Jenkins Middle School. The 7th grader said he's always had a knack for farming ever since his great-grandparents, who were also farmers, began teaching him as a younger child. First off, I tip my hat off to his great-grandparents for teaching him such a skill, because you don't have a lot of people teaching a lot of black people, especially a lot of young black people, about farming. There's a lot of money to be made in the farming industry, and that's probably why they were being racist toward him. What sparked my interest is animals and plants and everything that's alive, Wright told the station. I just love it. There it is right there. He said it sparks his interest, animals and plants and everything that's alive. Now, if you ask many white people how they feel about stuff like that, it would probably be a whole nother statement, considering the way that they love to hunt the land. His experience with the Future Farmers program, however, has been soured by what he and his mother say is racism. As the Northeastern Florida group's only black student, Wright claims he's been subjected to racist taunting and bullying by fellow members. They act like it's not my place to be there, and they're the only ones who should be in the organization. The child's mother, Julia Young, recalled the time her son was bullied by older students on the bus during a field trip. Young said the students used racial slurs, and a nearby adult did nothing to stop it. When her son spoke up for himself, he was told to be quiet, she said. Now, this reminds me of the story I just recently did on the young lady out of, what state was that thing? Was Wisconsin, who went to the administrators and told them that she was being called racial slurs, and then they ended up suspending her for it. And now the same thing is happening here with him. Like I said, they do not want us calling out racism whatsoever. They would rather they bury their own heads in the sand than to listen to a black person talk about racism for what they believe to be all day long. Young was completely fed up after learning of an anonymous Snapchat message that read, "Why is that nigger on the FFA team?" Frustrated, she called on Putnam County School District leaders to take action and was assured by her son's principal that officials would handle that matter accordingly. It's not the school as a whole, it's the individuals, Young said. People who should be addressed, redirected, and encouraged not to act on such hateful things. On Wednesday, the Associate Superintendent of Support Services for the district addressed the situation in a statement saying officials were aware of the bullying. The school principal met with the students and his mother later that afternoon in an effort to begin an investigation to determine the facts surrounding the incident. It read, "The matter currently remains under investigation with school and district administrators working jointly." See, they always got to do some kind of an investigation when it comes to dealing with us and the racism that we face, because they don't want to deal in reality. That's sort of like what Megyn Kelly said when she was on her show, which is about to be gone, thank God, and hopefully it stays gone, when she was trying to act like, be dumb and act naive and saying, was it racism? See, that's white people's way of deflecting off of the subject and then acting like they don't know what the hell racism is. They created the social construct of race. They are the birthers and nurturers of racism. They know what the hell it is. It is not up to us to explain to them what it is. They already know. They created it. But let me continue. It continued, "We are committed to ensuring the physical and emotional well-being of our students," yada, yada, yada. It's the same old stuff that they have to give out every time they release a statement. Future Farmers made headlines last fall when its national chapter elected Breonna Tolbert as its first African-American female president. Tolbert became one of 6 African Americans to hold a national office, following in the footsteps of Fred McClure, the first black national FFA officer elected in 1974. So they feel like bringing that up, that is trying to exude them from racism. They do that crap all the time. According to its website, the Future Farmers of America organization is devoted to making a positive impact in the lives of students by developing their potential for premier leadership, personal growth, and career success through agricultural education. Well, you know what? Here's what his mother should do. Pull him out of the school, and if she can find a way, homeschool him the rest of the way until he gets ready to graduate. Next thing for him, what I would do is find other like-minded individuals such as him around his age range and start their own group. Take what he learned in this group and apply it and use it and create his own group amongst people that look like him. Problem solved. I know it might be easier said than done, but if he puts his mind to it, it can happen. And who knows where this can actually lead, and it can actually blow up. That's all I can really suggest. Those are my suggestions. Y'all let me know what y'all think. As far as suggestions, those are the 2 I came up with: the homeschooling and for him to create his own organization based on what he's learned from them. But y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. I will leave the link in the description. I'll talk to you in the next one.